If I can get a hit on you, I'll do like 200 fucking damage. There we go. Alright, he stitched himself up with that. Yeah, I like the fact that Diablo 2 is just kind of like a more slower-paced fight. I also like the fact that these guys, I don't know if you noticed, but they bleed out when they're walking through the fire, which is really interesting to me because it's not really something I had noticed before. And obviously there's a couple of them that went for a run. There's a couple of them up in that area. Oh, no you don't, mate. Let me try to get rid of you at the back here. No, you don't. If I stand on the back, you'll run towards my group. So, I also don't know what the fuck the stash like that is on that staircase. Oh my god, mate, stop hitting me with the lightning. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck is this doing here? I feel like that's wrong. Like they fucked something up there. Anyway, like I still enjoy it with like this graphics and stuff, by the way. Like this still brings me quite a lot of joy to play this. It's even more peaceful somehow. I don't know how to explain it. Like this is gorgeous, but like the other version is just like calm. Whoa, fuck that group. There is a special thrasher in there. Oh no you don't, mate. You leave Eliza alone. Who's the special fucking coffee colored one up in the group? I need to put another decoy there. I need a new Valkyrie. Eliza, do not get in the group. Come with me. Oh, mate. We're also going to get ads again in a sec. Just, can't do anything. Until Saswaki falls asleep, so I need both full flushes. Not if I can out cold. Warp Cloud, extra strong, spectral hit. Mate, what are you? I can't read the thing. Extra fast and immune to cold. That's fine. Well, as always, if they're immune to cold, they're flammable. So that's how I see it. I like the thought of that. Is like if they're immune to cold, they are probably flammable. Like it doesn't automatically make that, but it's fine. I'm not gonna walk up and try to hit somebody that's extra strong. I'm not silly. Saber. Special saber. The thing in D2 required you to use strategy, sometimes fight on the run. Use choke points. D3 is like wrestle special abilities. Everything is dead next group. Yeah. That is... Oh, that's exactly the thing. I was hoping I had an identification thing in here. I do. Hold on. Ugh, why is it always shit? It's like 3 to 8 damage. I haven't found a single set piece except for like this. It's half decent. I can't find like good ones. Mate, stop. That's not gonna help Eliza. Move in there too. Yeah, I haven't come across any good set pieces. Just out of interest. I keep finding really weak things and then not helpful at all. I might be able to fit that extra one in there. There we go. Alright, let's go fight the sexton guy. You guys fight that one, I'll fight this guy. I think Eliza is stuck. But yeah, I kind of like try to use my decoy to block a door. Like I try not to get too tactical with it because obviously like when I originally played I didn't really have a huge amount of skill as a 12-year-old, right? But like I did do the similar things. I did shove my decoy indoors. I did put my Valkyrie in the rooms ahead of me. Like I would fight from the opposite side of the bank so that the thing would come around and fight me in person and all sorts of stuff, you know. It was great. That's just kind of the point of it. Whereas like Diablo 3 is very much like spam the thing as soon as you can spam the thing. Like on my Demon Hunter? I think it was the Demon Hunter in Diablo 3? I don't remember. Anyway, she had the ability to like kind of like cartwheel forwards super fast and stuff while also spinning arrows and shit. That shit was fun, don't get me wrong, but like yeah, kind of different way of playing it, you know. Basket. I said I spent hours building a necromancer. Had many skeletons, skeleton mages. I might be overburdened. Yes, sort of, almost. Give me a ticket. That there. There's one more chest in here.
I can't carry anymore.
I might be able to. Yes. I can. Alright. Oops, I didn't mean to drink that, but that's fine. I'll go back on that. Was doing well, then I fought Diablo. He wrecked them all in one wave of fire, so I killed him with a sword because I had a summoner build and there was no bodies to use.
Good evening.
Jesus.
Not
Yeah,
here.
see, I've mostly played like a lot of archer characters, so a lot of my fights are at range a lot of the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. Some of the time I've had, like, as I had with this, like an offhand weapon that's like up close. I usually do have a close offhand weapon. Sometimes I get away with having 2 bows, and that is fun. I can't think I think when I've had the 2 bows, I've been able to use a different element on the second one, but I can't remember what the fuck that was. So I can't remember at the moment, at least. I remember I've had 2 bows, but it was after my original playthrough. And I ended up staying with 2 bows because I had one good one and then I had like something that did something else. And I think I did like, because I respect my main character after I've completed the game. I know I did that because obviously, you know, she got hacked and all that crap anyway. You could do that with Akara at least once. And I remember like respecing her so I could use like other stuff, but I couldn't use any of this stuff during my playthrough, so it made it like a little bit difficult. So that's why it's going to be fun when I get to show off like what she has on her, because it's not so much her, it's mostly Tabby Cat that's absolutely insane. But the shit that fucking my original Kelly can do, like, I will take her through, what is it, the World's End or something like that. Am I thinking of a movie here? You know, the World's Stone, that's the word. I was thinking of a movie a moment ago. But anyway, when I get up to that, I'm looking forward to like walking in there and showing what the fuck she does when she walks in a room, because it's great fun. I don't want to spoil shit, but I'm like too excited about it at the same time. I can hear you, mate. There you are. You are the guy that ran away earlier. I know where a lot. There she is. Alright. It's a Necro Bone Spear build is great. Probably killed Diablo with that on another run. Pretty much played ranged builds ever since. Oh yeah. Yeah, I played mostly ranged for a long time. Mate, I know you're up here. I played mostly range. My sorceress, again, kind of ranged. Obviously, occasionally I got in there and smacked them with the stick, you know, because you can. Mate, don't run away. I need you to die here. I'm trying to find the stragglers right now. There's a few in and around this place. I'm also trying to, like, flesh out the rest of the place since I've got the whole rest of the outside. Alright. There's nothing up there. This will be the side of a temple. Yep. No, it's just a side of one of those... What? Calm down. It's a basket, love. Just... It's a... What do you call them? The sacrificial thingies. Yeah, I don't know. I've tried... I had one close range character I made near the end. She's one that's like only like level 26 or some shit. I did not get very far with her because I didn't super enjoy playing her. I missed the bow. But I haven't also played with much variety because in most games, if I've got an option for a bow, I'll go with a bow. Mind you, the scythe and shit like that, like I will play with like other weapons, but they'll always be my offhand, never be my main. I don't want to open that yet.
I am overburdened.
I shouldn't be. I am. I didn't realize I was overburdened already. I don't want to touch that staircase just yet.
I am overburdened.
Dang it. I don't want to have to go back to town yet. That's not going to help anything. Move all that shit over. Actually, hold up a ticket. Give me this back. Ah, I didn't put a portal in here when I arrived. Fine, but I've got enough room now for the second broadsword. It's okay. Alright. I definitely don't have much more room on me. I gotta find where this guy ran off to. My only problem is if I clear this whole area, I haven't gone in here, I don't think. I clear out this whole area, and I've still got those 2 side temples to go down. I'll have to re-clear the whole area and go down those side temples next time I play. So, plus I also know that there's a shit ton of like poison spiders down there, and as we saw in the arachnid layer, I did not do very well against a lot of poison spiders. So, like, also the first time I went up against them in Nightmare was pretty bad. Well, it wasn't the first time, because, you know, normal. But still, it was pretty fucking bad. And I haven't really got anything for, like, poison resistance still so far. I don't really mind killing off these, like, treant guys. Mind you, any extra... Like, if I have to re-clear an area, I just see it as getting more levels. That is one thing that I greatly appreciate about Diablo 2, is you can always be stronger than your area, you know? So thank you for the follow, Marcus. Let me go back to town. Yeah, Diablo 2 has that ability that you can get stronger than the area that you're running around in, and I love that, you know? Because, like, the way I see it is, like, in a lot of the other games, specifically my beef with Diablo 4 was if you accidentally clicked on, like, a, what do you call it? One of those, like, little dungeons or cellars or some crap like that, right? You would automatically refresh the population up top when you came back out. And I hated that. Because I'm like, oh, you know, did I go down here or did I not? And I'd poke my nose in and it'd be full again. And I'm like, I don't fucking know. But then with this, if I clear out an area and I haven't logged out, the area is dead. And so if I die and I have to run back through a building or run back through a few, like, areas to get back to where my body was, I damn well know that that area is cleared out, you know? I don't have to worry about the enemies. You know, it's nice. Mind you, there is so much to this area, both visually and, like, loot-wise. It's a healing potion and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of gear on this map as well. There's a lot of little huts as well to explore, as well as a lot of enemies. Before there was no clearing anything. You fought your way to a thing you had to do and fought your way back to town. Yeah, exactly. I also didn't like how the portals looked in Diablo 4. Like, the portals in this... Like, let me put a portal down. Well, I shouldn't waste a portal, but the portals in this one look better than Diablo 4, and I'm like, how did they fuck that up? Like, they could have literally copied Diablo 2's portals and it still would have been better, you know? It looked like the graphics were off or layered incorrectly on the portal or something, you know? Plus, I also, because I had streamer mode on when I was playing Diablo 4, I remember being at the blacksmith and, like, 2 people ran up to the blacksmith and were, like, getting stuff from them or repairing shit or something, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I wasn't expecting somebody else to be running around in the same space that I was, and that tripped me up because, yeah, I forgot open world shit. But the only time it's actually a problem is, obviously, as a streamer, I'm playing through and I'm trying to, like, clear out areas and stuff, and yeah, I had at least one instance of somebody came and, like, ran around and constantly killed shit in my area, which was not helping me because I was trying to level. Mate, get your cheeks back here, mate. Anyway, I was trying to level, and they just kept killing all the things, which meant that I couldn't get a fucking level because I wasn't, like, in their party and I wasn't partnered up or anything. That was really frustrating, apart from the fact that they were just killing everything.
I can't carry anymore.
Like, preventing me from, like, experiencing the thing too. I had something else I thought there as well. I had a thought and a feeling about something. I'll remember it eventually, don't you worry. We'll come back to that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the pre-clearing areas, that's not a huge issue. But the fact that, like, you know how at the moment I'm trying to get all the map and I'm trying to clear all the things and I'm killing all the enemies. You can't do that in Diablo 4, you know? Diablo 4 literally has it that as soon as you leave the area, there's more enemies and stuff. So it's like a constant, it feels like it's a constant losing battle. But then again, I guess that's also the feel of the game as well, is that the world is like constantly drowning in demons. I get it if that's like the point of it, mate. Every time I hit you with fire, you run away. Now we got you wigged out in between us. Come back here, mate. Okay, there we go. I wasn't able to get him at a distance, but I was able to get him with the fire. They wig out when I hit him with the fire and they try to run away. And I need to kill you, sir. Don't run off. Well, one of the sexton guys is over here. Let me kill you. Don't fucking kill me. Jesus. That was like one hit of electricity. Oh, the snow is actually hurting me a fair bit. I want to kill this guy because he's healing the other guys. I'm aware of that now, so... Well, I do like how sometimes if you hit them and they teleport, the arrow will still sometimes turn up where they are if it was only just, like, not quite launched. It's great. Oh, a whole collection of you guys. I think I did go through those houses. Okay. I'm occasionally getting out my offhand weapon because these guys are not doing the damage to me that I'm worried about. Here's one of the sewers. That's right. This area has the sewers too. So, like, because it's 1:30 for me right now, right? So what I'm looking at is by the time I've cleared out this whole place, it's probably going to be 2 a.m. And then I have got the waypoint. So I'll probably be doing a full re-clear. And then I'll be going down the two... what do you call it? I'll be going down the two... I think there's 3 temples actually in here. Should be 3 temples, I think. There's at least 2, but there could be 3. And once I've done those, I'll then focus on trying to do the sewers, which could be, if I'm lucky, because the sewers are huge. Right, it's all of underneath Karas and Karas Bazaar. Okay, so I'm expecting that to take me quite some amount of time, and I don't want to push for that if I'm like 3 hours into a stream. So what I'll do is next week, because I'm not at the end of the stream yet, but I'm planning for how this is going to work out, is I'll clear out as much of here as I can, and then I will see, like, I'm not going to have enough time to go down one of those temples, right? So I'll try to do the temples next week, and then I'll see how much time I have after clearing out this whole crust again and the 2 temples, and then I'll work out if I've got enough time to do the sewers or if I need to leave that 3rd week. Because I don't mind potentially cutting a stream short with the view that it's going to save me some backtracking. I just don't want to keep running them long, because for a while I was kind of like letting them creep over and letting them creep over, because like hell is really hard to clear with a fire fucking type against fire immunes, right? I can't keep doing that. It's wrecking my health. So instead there'll be a bit more backtracking. I'm okay with that. I don't really have much space, and I think that's I've got enough space for that. It's needed because the open world nature of the game, and of course multiplayer. But yeah, other than that, your level going up, there's no sense in having an effect on the world. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is like, I get because it's an open world game, you kind of need to have it constantly replenishing, but therefore to me it feels more like, wow. And I do understand that it is Diablo's version of an open world thing, but like, I play a lot of Diablo mostly solo, because like a lot of the time, apart from the fact that I'm doing a thing at the moment, right, a lot of the time when I was growing up, like, I had family and friends and shit to play with, right? But then when they became unavailable, when they became bored of the game, I still could play Diablo. It didn't matter if it was solo or with the people and stuff. And then when I obviously got older and shit, I was like, well, I still like playing the game. I could still play the game and stuff. And yeah, I would just keep playing it, regardless of if I had people or not. That was kind of the beauty of it. But then if I wanted an open world kind of game where I could interact with, like, I could be interacting with genuinely really nice people, or I could be interacting with genuine cunts, because, you know, you always get something. You always get the good and the bad in open world stuff, right? And it's a mixed bag. You don't know what you're going to get. But, you know, I can at least pick and choose. When I play Diablo 2, I know I'm not going to jump in and be dealing with people, you know. Whereas Diablo 4, I'm like, you know, there was, like I said, one night where I was running around and I just had somebody, I don't know if they knew I was streaming or not, I don't know, but they just kept running around killing everything in front of me, and they weren't in my party, and I don't know if maybe they were hoping that I'd party up so that I'd get the experience, but I wasn't willing to. I was trying to experience the game and stuff, and I just found it was really frustrating, because, like, I just needed to kill some things and get some levels so that I'd be strong enough. But I then was, like, walking through an area, going out another area to try to walk back in to start the thing. And it was just like that all fucking night. That shit gets frustrating after a while, you know? So, if you want an open world Diablo, they have a game that's called WoW. I know, right? That's what I felt too. I'm like, why make another thing when you already have the thing? Yeah. But then again, like, I also think that they were trying to mix demographic kind of thing. I think that they were hoping that maybe some of the people that enjoy WoW would maybe come over and enjoy that element in playing Diablo. Because I do feel like a lot of the people that liked WoW were not specifically, like, hugely into Diablo. Like, there were definitely some people where it overlapped. Like, I was one of the people where it overlapped. But I liked WoW for what it was and not for what I wanted it to be, kind of thing. Like, I was happy to just jump on and play WoW if I had it, you know. And same with Diablo. I was happy to jump in and play Diablo because it's what I was feeling like, kind of thing at the time. That dude sounds like a dick. Another reason not to play games with, what's that, unwashed masses. I love the, like, little, like, quib with, like, the unwashed aspect of that.
I can't carry anymore.
I love it. Yeah, no, look, I don't have a problem with, like, certain games getting popularity, and I fully understand, obviously, game devs and stuff like that wanting their game to become a mass sensation so that they have the fan base, they have the funding, stuff like that. I get that.
I am overburdened.
But unfortunately, like, when the overall kind of, like, I'm trying to Jenga this, give me a sec. When the overall group of people that are suddenly playing the thing are not the people that the game was kind of, like, aimed at, you suddenly have, like, a whole bunch of people that there's a bunch of people that are playing it what I would call the wrong way, kind of thing, trying to play it a different way. And then you got the bunch of people that are like, I don't know. I'm trying not to be, like, excessively insulting with this, and I'm not really finding the words that aren't just, like, genuinely insulting, but, like, generally when you play a game, right? Like I said, with Diablo, I like Diablo. No, I try to keep this place, like, at least, like, relatively nice and stuff. I'm not here to hate bash people, you know. Like, I have thoughts and opinions about a great many things, but they're my thoughts and opinions and stuff, you know. They don't need to be shoved up in people's faces and stuff and starting, like, rubbing people the wrong way and stuff. People can go rub themselves whichever way they want. But yeah, when it comes to, like, games and stuff, like, I think the thing is, like, I enjoy playing games a certain way. So I am very, like, a stickler for, like, how I want other people in the games and stuff to play and stuff. And if I'm running around and you've literally got, like, a horde of, like, I don't know, people, like, screaming "re" and fucking trollolol running past and, like, just making it a fucking nightmare to play, like, I'm just not gonna put up with that. I'm not gonna play. Like, there's certain games where it's like, oh, there's a genuine, like, issue of skill level, where, like, some people have been playing it for ages, some people play it too much, stuff like that, fine, whatever. I was just wondering if I could overlap that then. You've also got it where, like, some games make it, like, impossible for people to come in and experience what the game is or was intended to be. Yeah, I kind of feel like that's more so what kind of happened with it, is they kind of, like, made it super popular for a wider variety of people, but then the wider variety of people turned it into something that it wasn't and didn't make it enjoyable in that sense. I'm kind of wondering if one of these might be small enough, because I think some of them might be small enough. I've got 30 minutes. I might see if I can do one. If I can't, it's going to suck. And there's a lot of poison in here too. So how's my inventory? Pretty good. Yeah. No, I think because I don't think I can have that conversation without genuinely insulting somebody, some group, and some type or whatever. I gotta leave that the fuck alone. Because I'm not out here to be just like fucking shitting on people. I think like everybody that enjoys their version of Diablo enjoys their version of Diablo and stuff. Oh yeah, that's right, the poison destroys my Valkyrie super fast. And it might destroy Eliza super fast too. And she can have the rejuvenation potions. Good. I need you to stay away from her, specifically. I can keep Eliza alive, but I'm going to need a lot of health. Oh, these guys are immune to fire too. This might actually take a little bit longer. I'm basically out of mana already just fighting one of these guys. I don't want to get hit by the poison because I know it takes you down to like 1 hit point of health. I know I've died a few times in here. If I can just get one of these spiders to just stay in a corner. Eliza is dying though. Hold on, I meant to give that to you, love. I know when the poison hits, it hits bad. Somebody dropped something. Greaves. Good. It'd be great to get better Greaves. I know one of the spiders ran off towards the main room. I don't recall these rooms being big. Okay. That's the only reason why I'm trying to push down into one. Because if I've done one, I don't have to go back down into said dungeon, even if I have to re-clear the whole rest of the area. You know. So, I like Diablo. It's a game for me, single player, with friends played the way we enjoyed, and then made Diablo 4, so I continued to play Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Oh yeah. Where did you go, mate? He must have run into the other room. If I could keep Eliza alive. There's a couple of rooms through here. I'm pretty sure the spider went down this way. Oh shit, mate. Oh, flesh hunters. Hold on. Eliza, holy crackers. That ain't gonna keep us alive, love. Let's go with no. I need to go back to town. I need to go back to town for shit, and I need to go back to town for stuff. Yes. For Eliza and crap. For health. Hello. That too. I now see why it's been giving me all the health so far. Does make some sense. Yeah, I don't know. I think like Diablo 1, I enjoyed playing that with like my dad and my brother and stuff growing up. Diablo 2, I did enjoy playing with like my dad and my brother until like they were unavailable. But it was like the first game I ever really played by myself. That, you know, Diablo 2 was one of those games where I was kind of like I was a little bit scared of like the whole Diablo franchise when I was a kid, you know. So it was like a huge thing to me to suddenly play it by myself and then start like regularly playing it by myself and stuff. But then, I don't know if I want a portal inside or outside of this place. I guess I have got a town portal in and around here. Hey, Likio, welcome in. Yeah, Woo Diablo. If I can put my decoy in the doorway there, we might have a chance. Because Doomspell, Demon Fire Enchanted. I can't see what else she has because she's in there somewhere. Cold Enchanted. Immune to fire, immune to cold. So we got a 50-50 chance of getting her killed. There we go. Oh, it killed me too. This is creeping up on Mephisto. Yeah, slowly. So we cleared like most of... Eliza, stay in this fucking room. We cleared most of Lower Karust, the Flayer jungle, tonight. We've done Karus Bazaar tonight, and I don't have enough time left in stream because I finish at 2, and it's only half an hour away, to do probably both of these temples if a lot of the spiders are fire immune. And there's the sewers, and the sewers are huge, so I'm gonna have a bit of like re-clearing to do next week, you know. But that's okay, I'm okay with that. So I'm not gonna lie, I 100% believe Diablo as a series peaked at Diablo 2. I believe that too, honestly. I think they mastered their craft with Diablo 2. It hit the right kind of audience. It hit a large enough audience and stuff. But then they just kind of, they sort of stopped